Hey ARMY, wherever you are, welcome back to the channel. If you've opened any social media timeline in the past few days, there's one name you simply couldn't escape: Jimin of BTS. But this time it's not just about his soft vocals or the dance moves that send an entire stadium into hysterics. This time, the spotlight is on his hair. Yes, Jimin's braided hair has, once again, taken over the internet. And this moment arrived at an especially emotional time. BTS's closing performance at Gillette Stadium in Foxboro, Massachusetts, marking the first ever stadium-scale K-pop debut in the New England region. In this video, we're breaking down the full story: how Jimin's braided hair became a viral phenomenon throughout the Arirang World Tour, how his hairstyle evolved from city to city, and why this closing night in Foxboro felt so special to millions of ARMY around the world. Grab your tissues, because a few moments in this video are guaranteed to hit you right in the feels. Let's get into it. For those who don't know the full story yet, let's rewind a bit. Jimin actually first started turning heads with his long blonde hair back at his comeback live performance at Gwangwoman Square in Seoul this past March. At the time, many fans immediately gave him an affectionate nickname, Lion Jimin, because his long, flowing blonde hair made him look majestic, yet somehow still adorable. But the real peak of the frenzy came a few months later, during the opening show of the BTS World Tour Arirang leg in the United States, at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, on May 23rd. That night, in front of roughly 65,000 fans, Jimin walked onto the stage with a brand new look. His long blonde hair, braided. The reaction? Instant and massive. The moment Jimin appeared on stage, the hashtag #Jimin'sBraided shot straight to the #1 spot on the real-time trending topics list on X, formerly Twitter, in the United States. And it wasn't just trending within the K-pop or music category. It broke through into the general trends, dance, and celebrity categories as well. A fancam video capturing the moment surpassed 1 million views within just the first few hours of being posted. What made this moment even more iconic was Jimin's performance during Body to Body. During the freestyle dance segment, he pulled off a two-spin move, followed by his signature relaxed yet charismatic groove. The combination of the new hairstyle and the explosive stage presence sent the crowd inside the stadium into a frenzy. And that frenzy spread across the entire world through the flood of videos shared on every platform imaginable. This buzz wasn't limited to ARMY circles either. The Spanish-language broadcaster Telemundo even covered Jimin's braided hairstyle, with one of their news anchors playfully paying tribute to the look on air while Jimin's song, "Who" played in the background. Outside the venue, fan enthusiasm was just as intense. A group of fans in the US rented special advertising trucks displaying promotional visuals of Jimin, complete with images of his braided hair, and these trucks circled around Allegiant Stadium and the main streets of Las Vegas. Footage of these trucks was shared widely and discussed extensively within fan communities across various platforms, turning it into its own trending topic. Interestingly, it turns out Jimin's decision to keep his long hair wasn't without behind-the-scenes drama. According to a statement from a senior executive at his agency, nearly everyone around Jimin, including company staff, initially opposed the idea of long hair. But Jimin stood firm on his decision. In a live broadcast, he even shared that one of the biggest supporters of his choice to keep the long hairstyle was, of all people, his own mother. This small, personal detail somehow made many ARMY love Jimin even more. Amid the dazzling lights of a massive stadium tour, a warm and personal story emerged. Proof that a decision that might look trivial from the outside actually carried real courage and personal meaning behind it. What makes this story even more entertaining is that Jimin's hairstyle didn't stop at just one look. Throughout the Arirang World Tour, his hair kept evolving, and ARMY followed every single change like watching their own dedicated drama series. After the Jimin braids moment in Las Vegas exploded online, the braided look didn't just appear once. Based on multiple posts from fans who attended various shows, similar braided styles reportedly reappeared on several other occasions throughout the North American leg of the tour, cementing the look as one of Jimin's signature visual traits for this era. The Las Vegas shows themselves ran across several days, split into two separate rounds of dates, before BTS continued their North American journey to the next cities, starting from Tampa, El Paso, Stanford, then Las Vegas, and onward to the East Coast of the United States. There was another surprising hair moment along the way. On August 1st, during the Day 1 soundcheck for the concert at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, Jimin showed up with a completely different hair color, a silvery gray shade, replacing the blonde he had maintained for several months. This change once again set social media ablaze. Several fans who managed to catch the soundcheck moment immediately posted it online, and within hours, Jimin's new hair color had become the hottest topic across multiple platforms. Some fans coined a playful new nickname, Silverman, as a counterpart to Blonde Men, the nickname that had stuck with him since the blonde era began. Many ARMY expressed mixed feelings about the switch. On one hand, they already missed the iconic Blonde Men era that had defined the look since May, but on the other hand, they were also excited to welcome the fresh new appearance amid the busy touring schedule. Interestingly, this color change highlighted something important. Jimin has always been known as someone unafraid to experiment with his appearance, and every small change he makes consistently creates its own wave of attention. From the long blonde hair at Gwanghwamun, to the now iconic braids in Las Vegas, to the surprising silver transformation in New Jersey, Jimin's hair journey has essentially become its own subplot that fans have loyally tracked throughout the entire Arirang tour. And it was precisely because of this long build-up that, by the time BTS finally arrived in Foxboro, Massachusetts, a city they had never performed in before, ARMY's expectations for Jimin's visual presentation, including his hairstyle, were already sky-high. All eyes were on him, eagerly anticipating what surprise he'd bring to the stage next. Now let's talk about Foxboro itself, because this stage was no ordinary stage. On August 5th and 6th, BTS held 2 consecutive concert nights at Gillette Stadium in Foxboro, Massachusetts. This wasn't just any concert, it was a historic milestone. This marked BTS's first ever performance at Gillette Stadium and became the largest headlining K-pop concert ever held at the venue. Even more than that, it marked the very first time a K-pop group had ever performed in the greater Boston area at all. Picture the atmosphere. Thousands of ARMY from across the United States, and even from abroad, made the long journey just to witness this historic moment in person. The Patriot Place area surrounding the stadium was packed with fans hours before the show even began, gathering to trade photo cards, hand out freebies, and simply meet fellow ARMY they had previously only known online. The concert also featured a rotating 360-degree stage design, allowing all 7 BTS members, Jin, Suga, jhope, RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook, to perform facing every direction of the crowd throughout the night. Every corner of the stadium got its own close moment with their favorite member, including individual spotlight reveals for each member during the opening hip-hop track, Hooligan. According to a report from a well-known local outlet, the atmosphere on opening night at Gillette Stadium was described as both overwhelming and deeply moving. Waves of cheers erupted repeatedly each time the spotlight landed on a different member's face, creating a rolling wave of screams that hit nearly 7 times within just the first 3 minutes of the show. Amid the spectacle of a massive stadium production, personal moments still felt warm and intimate. One of the most touching came during Jimin's performance of Fake Love. Fans enthusiastically punctuated his soft, dove-like vocals with rousing chants during the chorus, creating a massive sing-along moment that echoed across the entire stadium. There was also a fun, unique moment during the song Run. Fans seemed to take the title quite literally, moving in place with such intense energy that the wave of motion could be felt all the way to the back rows of the crowd. Now we get to the moment that had many ARMY crying tears of both joy and nostalgia. Throughout the 2 nights in Foxboro, as is tradition for the Arirang tour, the show featured a surprise song segment, where the stadium DJ plays 2 songs that aren't part of the official set list for the night. Neither the fans nor the BTS members themselves know in advance which songs will be played, which is exactly what makes their reactions on stage feel so spontaneous and genuine. During one of the Foxboro nights, one of the surprise songs played was No More Dream, BTS's 2013 debut single from their very first album, Too Cool for School. The moment the opening notes hit, the entire stadium erupted in a wave of nostalgic euphoria. The members themselves looked visibly surprised yet thrilled, spontaneously breaking back into the iconic choreography from their debut era. One of the most talked about moments was a funny interaction between Jimin and Jungkook during a dance break together. In the viral clip circulating online, the two of them appeared to playfully dodge being the one who had to perform the song's signature kicking move, sparking laughter from the crowd watching this spontaneous, chemistry-filled moment unfold. For many fans, this moment felt special not because of flawless execution, but precisely because of the genuine warmth and happiness radiating from the members' faces. Their wide smiles while revisiting their nostalgic debut track were seen as far more precious than a technically perfect, rehearsed performance. It wasn't just No More Dream, either. That same night, fans were also surprised with Paradise from the 2018 album Love Yourself, Tear, offering a nostalgic combination spanning two eras fairly far apart in BTS's career. Overall, that night's setlist consisted of 23 songs, blending tracks from their latest album with fan-favorite hits spanning their entire career, a musical summary of BTS's journey stretching back over a decade. And amid all these emotional moments, Jimin remained one of the central focal points. The evolution of his hairstyle throughout the tour, from the viral blonde braids in Las Vegas to the surprising silver transformation in New Jersey, became something of a chapter marker for ARMY following each stage of the Arirang Tour's journey. Every time Jimin stepped onto the stage, there was a mix of curiosity and anticipation about how he'd look this time, and how his expression would light up while sharing the stage with his 6 fellow members once again. The second night in Foxboro marked the closing chapter of BTS's historic 2-show run in New England, before the tour moved on to its next stops across North America. For many ARMY who attended, the moment felt bittersweet, joyful for having witnessed history unfold in their own city, yet tinged with a quiet sadness knowing this beautiful moment had to come to an end. If we take a moment to really reflect, why do small details like Jimin's braided hair or a closing show in a single city end up causing such a massive stir? The answer is actually simple. To ARMY, every small detail about a BTS member carries meaning. A change in hairstyle isn't just about aesthetics. It becomes a kind of nonverbal language expressing personal courage, character growth, and the ever-increasing confidence of a Jimin who continues to evolve over time. The fact that Jimin faced pushback from people around him over his decision to keep his hair long, yet stood firm in his choice, became a deeply relatable story for many fans. There's an implicit message in it, about the courage to be yourself, even when facing others' expectations. Meanwhile, the Foxboro moment revealed another side of BTS's long journey as a group. After completing their individual mandatory military service and going on hiatus as a full group since the Permission to Dance on Stage tour in 2021 to 2022, their return to massive stadium stages felt like a genuine resurgence. Every new city they visited, including Foxboro, a place they had never performed in before, served as tangible proof that BTS's journey as a group is still very much ongoing, and in fact growing bigger than ever. The combination of these two elements, Jimin's personal evolution reflected through his hairstyle, and BTS's collective achievement through their historic debut in a new city, created a powerful wave of emotional momentum for ARMY worldwide. It's no surprise that hashtags related to both topics kept flooding various social media platforms, from X to TikTok to Instagram, over the past several days. And that wraps up our full breakdown, ARMY. From the ongoing phenomenon of Jimin's braided hair throughout the Arirang Tour, all the way to the historic closing night of BTS's Foxboro concert run in Massachusetts. From the iconic blonde braids that took Las Vegas by storm, to the surprising silver transformation in New Jersey, to the nostalgic No More Dream moment that had everyone tearing up at Gillette Stadium. BTS's North American tour run has truly been packed with moments worth remembering forever. If you were lucky enough to attend one of these shows in person, drop your experience in the comments below. Which moment stood out the most to you? Was it Jimin's braided hair moment, or the nostalgic No More Dream throwback with Jungkook? Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future updates on BTS's ongoing tour journey, and turn on that notification bell. Because the Arirang tour is far from over, and who knows how many more surprising moments are waiting in the next cities on the list. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. See you in the next video, and as always, take care of yourselves, Army. Sarangi, Purple Heart.